Okay, this is our story of the Holiday Inn. Nancy and I are headed to Chicago. Dateline, July 14. We end up in Houston at the Holiday Inn there on 59 at Kingwood. Holiday Inn Express, I believe. And things are going fine. The air conditioner's not blowing that cold, but as a matter of fact, I think I moved. I had to move from my first room to the second one.
Don't you hate that? It's always...
Yeah, hey, I don't even take bags off the cart until I know the air conditioner's working.
Yeah.
So at any rate, we moved rooms, and things went fine. We got in late at night and got squared away and got a good night's sleep. The bed was very comfortable and all. And the next morning, I think our plane was our flight leaves at 1 o'clock or so. So we take our time. Well, I jump in the shower. And that's when things started going horribly wrong. I got in there. I think the maid service uses like an old English furniture polish on the bottom of that tub to make it shiny.
It probably can't speak English.
Well, there's some limitations there for sure.
Something.
And at any rate, the tub had a nice shiny finish to it. But as I soon found out, it was slick as owl shit. Okay? I was in there lathered up. I had a good head lather going. I had a good face lather going under the arms and down at the bottom and all, and my feet and everything. And I was at a point where I was going to turn around to start knocking the suds off my head. And that's when the stars started coming out. I hit my head on the wall.
Not the movie stars.
No, these were little flashing stars. It started. My feet went out from under me. I hit my ribs on the side of the tub. As I was coming out of the tub, the curtains didn't do much good for cushioning my head against the door blow. So I hit my head on the door, and then I hit the back of my arm on the toilet, and finally rested flat on the floor as my head crashed down on the ceramic tile. And of course, Nancy
out of the shower.
Completely out. The only thing that was left in the tub was at my behind my knees was still on the tub rail, and my feet were in the tub. Now they were getting good and cleaned off because the shower was still running. Okay, curtain was wide open, and I was splayed out flat on the floor. I mean, my fat ass hit with a thud. I'm surprised the neighbors 3 or 4 floors around didn't start calling the desk. What, there was a bomb went off in here. So at any rate, I moaned and groaned for a little while. You know, your mama, she's about half crippled. She can't hardly do anything. She reached down there to start grabbing me up. Well, I still had all this owl shit on me. I was slick. I had soap. She was trying to grab onto something, and she was just going. I said, wait a minute. Let me just catch my breath here. Make sure that, let me feel everything. Feel around. Make sure nothing's broken. My neck ain't broke and all that. And it did kind of hurt a little bit, but it wasn't broke. And I finally rolled around there like a big old walrus. Got my legs out of the tub and was able to get my feet down and my knees under me, and I kind of climbed up on the toilet in the side of the tub and was able to get back on my feet. And so from that point on, I was grabbing onto the shower rod and made sure that I had a hand on something so that the slickness of the tub wouldn't throw me again. And I got cleaned up, rinsed off, soap out of my eyes, and kind of got my composure together. And Nancy and I grabbed up our bags. By now it's we're getting time. It's time to go to the. You got to be at the airport 2 hours early. So I'll leave a message with Chantel, the desk manager, front desk. Say, Chantel, you need to talk to maid service with regards to what they're using in those tubs, because they are way slick. and as a matter of fact, they're a slip hazard. And as it turned out, I fell completely out of the tub and ended up on my back on the floor. And she says, "Oh no." I said, "Oh yeah." So please make a note of that, and get with your management and see if there's some things y'all can do differently with regards to how you clean the tub. So I get home, and from the trip, we were gone for 8 or 9 or 10 days, and I've got a message from Holiday Inn. Want to do a survey. So I said, okay, this ought to be good. So I start filling out, and really and truly, I got good service. I had a good night's sleep. The place was clean. As a matter of fact, it was probably too clean, especially the way they clean the tubs. Holiday Inn, you don't have to put Old English oil on the bottoms of your tubs. But at any rate, it got to what, was there anything that didn't meet your satisfaction? So I gave them some negative points on the bathroom. And then this survey, I think it's set up on some kind of program. If you get negative feedback, well, then they start asking specific questions about, well, what was, now they want details. So I have to kind of recant this whole thing about how I'm falling, my fat ass is falling completely out of the tub and on the floor. And I did that about 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm curious to know if they're going to follow up. I gave them all my contact information. I mean, hey, I'm what you call one of those priority club gold star priority.
Traveling man.
Yeah, priority club member, gold status. So it's not like I don't do business with the Holiday Inn, but I'm hoping they call me, because I don't think I'm hurt.
Did you have any bruises?
Yeah, I had plenty of bruises. My back was bruised up. Back of my arm.
Did it stunt your growth?
No, my growth hadn't been stunted. It hadn't hurt my appetite, and but your mama was saying that my face looked a little swollen a couple of days afterwards, and I thought maybe I'd experienced some kind of little stroke or something, because I was suffering some numbness on the right side of my face, and it was like when I went to eat a hamburger, I'd have to lift my lip up to get my hamburger in my mouth. Otherwise, my lip was kind of dragging, and I'd have a tendency to bite my lip as I was biting into my hamburger. Well, that eventually went away, so I hope it wasn't a stroke, and if it was just a mild one. But at any rate, I look forward to hearing back from the Holiday Inn. And that's my story.